Testing 2 1 2 2 1 2. Test 1 2 1 2 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Test test test. All right, so I'm gonna wait for some of you guys to show up. What's up, Stephen Holt? Good evening. Actually, it's a good afternoon over here, but thank you. How are you, man? So I'm gonna continue playing the career of Supercross 3. We'll do like a couple of hours live stream. It's not gonna be a long live stream. We're just gonna do like a couple of hours. I'm gonna use my PlayStation controller with the Google Stadia. There it is. El PlayStation controller. I've been getting a lot of requests to do Sam's story from the Metro Exodus. That's something I'll have to schedule to do whenever I can get a time to do it. But I'll definitely do that playthrough of Sam's story when I get a chance. I also been getting a lot of requests to do Football Manager 2020. I'm also keeping those requests out there in mind, just to let you know. I do see the requests that you guys ask me, but I do write them down on a notepad. But believe it or not, I have a notepad. I write these things down so I don't forget. So when it's going to happen, I don't know. Maybe this Friday we'll do Sam's story. Maybe on Saturday we'll do Football Manager 2020, but I don't know yet. I'll keep you guys posted. What's up, Derek? How you doing? D's here. I'm just calling you D. D90. D90's here. I like that. That's a good acronym. D90. Jamie Cribb. JC. SH is here. Stephen Holt. I like doing it like that. You know, like that growling voice. Welcome. Welcome to the Monster Energy Supercross 3, the official video game. So let's do this. Only got 2 hours. Let's just jump right into this. Let's continue my career. I think the game it's worth it. A lot of people have been asking me, should I pick this up? Should I pick this up? Granted, this game it's available, you know, on GeForce Now, on Steam, on other places, but I think on Google Stadia, it's much quicker to click to start the game. It's much easier to jump into the multiplayer because of the dedicated servers. And of course, you got better graphics. And there's tons of stuff to do in this game. Not only do you have the career mode to go through, but also customization of your character, both male, female, customization of your suit, your bike, different types of dirt bikes you can buy from different licensed dealers from Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, etc., etc., etc. You also got the co-op mode. You can play with someone else. Privately, you can create your own tracks, set up your own room where other people can join you privately, or you can do a public rooms, do a multiplayer with your own tracks that you designed on top of the 18 licensed tracks that they have. There's a huge multiplayer mode. So there's plenty of replay value here, you know, so I wouldn't say that it's not worth it. I mean, there's plenty of replay value here. Okay, just the multiplayer and the co-op and customization and custom-made tracks that you can make with your own style, that also brings a lot of fun too. So I wouldn't say that it's some people are saying it's not worth it. It's got a good score. I think it's worth it. I think there's a huge replay value here. Now, if you don't like the dirt bikes, if you don't like the sport, then it doesn't matter. You know, if you don't like something, if you don't like football, then you don't like football. If you don't like boxing, then you don't like boxing. And they could make the most realistic boxing ever. If you don't like boxing, it doesn't really matter. Same thing with the golf. I don't like golf, so you can make the most realistic golf game ever created. I'm still not going to care because I'm not interested. So it's kind of a special interest, but I think it's worth it in terms of a value here. What's up, Taikich? What's good? Well, this is good so far. Not so good. Been too busy, man, with Flight Simulator DCS. Been talking to a developer of Eagle Dynamics, and I guess he didn't like my, how do I say this? He didn't like my opinion on the pricing of the modules, which I understand. You know, they got to make money. So I've been kind of going back and forth on that. I made a video earlier about that. You guys can go watch it if you're interested, if you care. I know it's a special interest video. It's not going to get many views because probably some of you don't really care much about jet fighters, flight simulators, especially very expensive flight simulators that cost this much. I was just trying to bring up a point that there should be two options. It's a win-win situation. It's good to have an option where you can purchase to own a plane or purchase to own a map, and the other model where you can try it out and pay a monthly subscription. And when you cancel your subscription, you lose all of that stuff. I think that's a win-win situation. I'm just trying to give some feedback. That's all. All right, let's go and do this. Let's start my career, because I only got 2 hours to do this. Oh, Holtz. All right, I think you're on Stadia. I think so. I got so many friends on Stadia, man. It's like ridiculous. Just hit me up, man. Just send me an invitation or something so I know it's you. I think my only critique right now about Google Stadia is that I cannot like send a message, text a message, send somebody a message. And it really drives me crazy that Google Stadia can do a simple update. I mean, why is this so difficult, Google? You know, I'm not, you know, forget about the games for a moment, but why is it difficult for you to update, even after 3 months, to put a messenger where I can message my friends? I can text message them, I can message like a, you know, like a messenger. Why is it difficult to have a messenger so I can talk to my friends through Google Stadia? I mean, why is this like, why is this a big deal? Phil Harrison, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing, man? Anyway, let's go. Like simple stuff like that, I don't get that. Like, why is this? Why are we even talking about this? This should be in there from the day one. You should have that feature. I mean, God. I'm sorry, but stuff like that just irritates me, guys. That kind of laziness, that kind of stupidity irritates me. Simple stuff. Like, I want to talk to you guys. I want to be able to message you. You know?
Ricky, you have to be in great shape to win in this.
Oh, absolutely, Stephen Holt. I really was thinking about doing a grid. I really want to jump into the grid, man. I haven't done grid. I need to get serious about grid. I need to jump into it. And absolutely, man, we got to do it. You know, we got to do grid. We'll make our own, dude. You know what? Forget those other guys out there. They seem to be a little bit chip on the shoulders. They're a little bit too full of themselves. I'm not going to say who they are. Let's me just do my own grid. I'll do my own, like a community grid where everybody can join in. And it'll be called Mr. 4K Upscaler. No, Mr. 4K Stadia Grid Saturdays. Mr. 4K Stadia Grid Saturdays event. So maybe we can do that and we can jump in and start. And anybody who's interested can jump in and play. There we go, Mr. 4K. 815. I don't look like this, man. I'm not this tall. And I'm not this skinny, dude. I'm much bigger. I'm a big boy. Don't let this small camera, you know, fool you. I think you guys will be, I think the one thing that's going to surprise you when you first meet me in real life, how tall I am and how big my shoulders are, how long my arms are and how big I am. I think that's gonna like, oh shit, man, I didn't know this guy's this fucking big. No, I'm telling you, that's the first thing that's gonna hit you when you meet me in real life. Let's go. Come on, textures. Keep the textures going. Here we go. Let's go. I'm using a PlayStation controller. There it is. Let's get serious, man. Let's. Ooh! Oh my God! This is awesome. The DualShock Rumble's working just fine. This is cool, man. This is awesome. The DualShock, man, it's working really good. It's almost like you're playing a PlayStation, not like a Stadia. This is cool. PlayStation controller is definitely better than Xbox One. I'm telling you, man. Use a PlayStation 4 controller. Don't even use a Google Stadia, man. Use a PlayStation. It's the best controller ever made in history. By the way, this is 1080p source, upscaled to 1440p, in case you guys are wondering. And this game, it's really hard. Alright, this game is like super hard. Don't think for one moment that this is easy. It ain't easy. It's a very hard game. And you have to time it correctly on how you make that jump. And how you land and how much of acceleration do you use. I mean, you see what happens. Hold on, let me get some points here. That's the important thing, to do the tricks so you can get the points. Oh really? Well, hopefully we'll see Call of Duty then, you know. Man, I would really love to see a Call of Duty. If they can bring Call of Duty Modern Warfare, oh my God. That right there for Stadia would be like icing on the cake. Imagine, Modern Warfare and Black Ops 4. That's it, bro. Oh, you're going to have people jumping on Google Stadia like it's no one's business. That would be awesome. But then how is there gonna be a conflict of interest to because they have a deal, partnership deal with Blizzard? Are they gonna move away from Blizzard? Is that gonna happen? Could that happen? You know, could they say, okay, our contract has expired with Blizzard and we're done with Blizzard, we're moving to Stadia? It's gonna be interesting to see what happens, honestly. Oh, did you see that? I really can't wait to see what they're gonna do next. What happens next? You know, it's just that the waiting game. Waiting is what's killing me. This waiting game, like wait and wait and wait and wait and see what happens. But it'll be interesting to see how the whole thing's gonna develop and what's gonna happen. I'm gonna read your messages, guys, as soon as I finish this, because it's difficult for me to read a chat room while I'm doing this. It's not that I'm trying to ignore your questions. It's just that I cannot see them at the moment. Woo! Come on, here we go. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Even if you're in the last place, doesn't matter. You still earn the points. Just to let you know, guys, you still earn the points. See, I got 52 points here now. So just remember that. The points will earn you ability to access more stuff. Customize your bike, buy a new bike, new components, stuff like that, you know. But what do they mean by that cloud exclusive? What does that mean? Can you elaborate on that? I don't understand what that means. Here we go. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh! I knew I was gonna fall. I knew. I knew it. Yeesh. Oh, god damn it. Oh, oh, oh. So their games won't be on Nvidia or on Microsoft. But then, you know, so what's the point of the partnership? I don't know. Then what's going on? You know, what's Activision doing? Is this just YouTube partnership, or is it so it has nothing to do with the cloud, basically. It's just YouTube, basically. They're just making a partnership with YouTube. So some events will be YouTube exclusive, where you'll be able to watch StarCraft 2 competition on esports, and World of Warcraft and Modern Warfare and Black Ops. You'll be able to watch it only on YouTube, not on Twitch. Maybe that's what it is. And I think most likely that's what it is, guys. I don't think Activision will ever make, because Call of Duty, that's their bread and butter, man.
And a hard-fought victory for our winner. Let's take a look at the final result.
You know, Call of Duty is their bread and butter. That's their lifeline. That's their heart. You know, that's their bloodline. And I don't think they're ever gonna make Modern Warfare like exclusive to certain cloud gaming. I think it's always going to be something that Activision will hold dearly to themselves and try to make as much money as possible from it. And of course, teaming up with the Blizzard, that also gives them obviously dedicated server, much better. And the servers on Blizzard are really good, man. I'm not gonna lie. But with their partnership with Blizzard, definitely gives them more revenue. But I'm not a fan of exclusivity, guys. I'm not a fan of being exclusive just to one place where you just can play it on one place. I'm a fan of variety, cross-platform. Because when you approach variety, you make more money. Honestly. Because then you appeal to more people. And more people can play Modern Warfare anywhere they want to play. And that's going to give you an enormous amount of revenue. I don't understand why these companies choose to limit themselves to a certain brand or certain branding. Release everything on everything. Let people choose where they want to play and how they want to play. And then just, you're going to make that money, bro. You're going to make that money. You're going to make more money. Actually, you're going to be like a sheik. Like a sheik running around, like money pouring out of the sky. I'm just simply saying, it's to me such a stupid decision to have, you know, these Call of Duty games only available at certain exclusive brand. I don't like that. You think it will come back to GeForce? The game will be... I don't know, man. I don't know. They're going to have a difficult time bringing the Blizzard. And, dude, if they can somehow negotiate with Blizzard, and that CEO of Blizzard is not an easy person to negotiate, from what I understand. I heard the guy can be a real asshole, from what I have heard. Like, he can be like a real prick, from what I have heard. This is from various different sources I've heard. It's like a very difficult person to work with. He had fired a bunch of people. So I don't know. I mean, good luck, Nvidia, but dealing with Blizzard is going to be a pain in the ass. Trying to get them to bring it to Nvidia GeForce. I mean, God, I don't know. Good luck with that. Hey, what's up, Andre? How you doing? How are you, Andre? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, guys. I just gotta bring some coffee, man. I don't have any coffee with me. I forgot my cell phone. I left my cell phone. Let me go pick up my cell phone as well. Because believe it or not, I do have people calling me sometimes. I do have other businesses to attend to, so I gotta have my phone with me. Okay, I don't just do this. Okay, this is not my main thing. All right, in case people didn't know. But I'll be right back. Don't worry about it. Like 3 minutes. I mean 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, something like that. I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay. So just hang in there. All right, guys, we are in business. I'm back. Got the damn phone. I'm the Samsung fanboy. Samsung fanboy. That's right. Nothing other than Samsung fanboy. That's it. That's how I roll. Everybody should know that by now. I'm a Samsung fanboy. And that's how I roll. Okay, you guys can hear me? Good. Let's continue. What's that? Let me see. It's making some fresh pot of coffee. Everyone just chill. Exactly. Thank you, Desperado. This is the famous Joe Rogan is the man. Joe Rogan is your best damn friend. Joe Rogan got the best damn podcast on the realm. Very expressive eyes. I forgot the name of the fucking song. He's got the very expressive eyes. It's such a hilarious. I gotta find that thing. It's somewhere out there on the SoundCloud. A friend of mine actually made that, and it was one of his friends. What's his name? Brian something. Brian Cannell, another comedian, and he took what he said on the podcast and turned it into a music. Used some guitars and started playing a guitar, and he remixed it and mixed it, and ever since that song's been kind of played. So the reason I mentioned Joe Rogan, because this is On It. It takes a little bit of time to create On It, to brew the On It. It's a Alpha Brain On It. On It, it's a company bought by Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan owns the On It, and he's got a bunch of stuff on there, man. Enhancements for working out and whatnot, all kinds of stuff. But Alpha Brain is definitely something that I got hooked into. I'm not sponsored by Alpha Brain, so I'm not going to advertise it because I'm not sponsored. So why should I do a free, Why am I even advertising Joe Rogan on it? How dare you, Mr. 4K? You're not sponsored by Joe. Joe doesn't need the money. He's got plenty of money. Forget about Joe Rogan. Let's continue. Jesus Christ. Doing a free advertisement? What the hell's wrong with me? What the hell's wrong with me doing a goddamn free advertisement? Hold on. See, that's what happens. Not only does Joe Rogan make you buy his coffee, but when you drink his coffee, he also makes you advertise it for free. He's the powerful Joe Rogan, man. There's nothing you can do about it. He's the powerful Joe Rogan. He was even able to bring Tony Stark. He was able to bring, even Bernie Sanders he was able to bring on there. The guy is the powerful Joe Rogan. Anyway, let's continue. How you doing, Caroline? I'm doing good. Doing good. This is Google Stadia. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right on the top corner, Google Stadia. Oh, you went to a rookie and a sophomore game Friday. Cool. The high school football is the most entertaining, man. Friday Night Lights. Good old days, man.
It's time for the last gate drop of the season. Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas will host the final East-West Showdown event of the Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship Tour for this year. Ralph Shaheen and Ricky Carmichael back with you.
By the way, this game looks amazing in HDR. If you haven't played this on Chromecast Ultra with the OLED, sure, go ahead, Caroline Spencer. Oh, it's raining. Oh, great. Just what I need. All right. Go ahead, Caroline. Let me just answer the question for Caroline. She has a question about Stadia. Exactly, B7, man. Good old days, man. High school. It sucks getting old, man. When you get old, everything slows down. You know, it just sucks. Getting old sucks, dude. I want to be young forever. I don't have the same stamina I used to have. I don't have the same stamina that I used to have. No, Stadia doesn't have a Warframe. Stadia only has like 28 games, and the only first-person there's only like one first-person shooter game, and that's Destiny 2, and well, actually, there's three. There's Destiny 2, there's Borderlands 3, there's Metro Exodus, that's 3, I'm sorry. And but no, they don't have Warframe, they don't have Fortnite 2, they don't have Apex Legends, and they don't have PUBG. You know what I was really it's a good thing you mentioned that before we start. It's a good thing that Caroline that you mentioned that, because I was thinking about this. I mean, for a company like Google, a big company like Google, it's kind of it's surprisingly shocking that a big company like Google, it's having a difficult time bringing a Fortnite into their platform, having a difficult time bringing PUBG, Player Unknown Battlegrounds, PUBG, bringing a PUBG in there, having a difficult time contacting Electronic Arts to bring Apex Legends. You know, there's just like what happened. You know what I mean? Even a Warframe. Those games should be available. They should be available on Google Stadia. I mean, and they should be part of Pro subscription. You know, I understand Overwatch. Overwatch is part of the exclusive Blizzard, right? So Blizzard owns the Overwatch. That's that. But the fact that they don't have Fortnite 2, PUBG, Apex Legends, yeah, that's like surprisingly shocking. But anyway, let's go. Did I have time to be part of Stadia Super Saturday? No, honestly, yesterday I was busy. As you know, I was live streaming a GeForce Now. I was doing that video. I was busy doing a video about the projector, Bowmaker Parrot 1, so I just didn't have time. Just didn't have time to jump onto that. All right, let's go. Let's start the race. Andrea, you should definitely get a new 4K TV. And they're super affordable right now. You don't have to go with a high end. You don't have to go with a QLED or the OLED. You can go with something like Vizio P Quantum Series, or you can go with even Sony X900E if you can find it like for a really good cheap price. Sony Bravia 900E will get the job done, or 930E if you can find it for a cheap price. There's so much variety out there to go with. TCL, even Hinson's can get you some really good quality as well. There you got the LG NanoCell technology, that right there too. Woo! Oh my goodness! Whoa! But if you live in the United States, TCL R617, it's no-brainer. If you live in North America, if you're in the United States, I can tell you TCL R617 for $600. That's the best. It's the best 4K TV you can get for that price. It has the NBP photon technology, which is kind of similar to what you are using on Samsung Quantum Dot. So, but I know that some of you are in, Italy, in Central Europe, Eastern Europe, Northern Europe, and I get it. You don't have TCL available there. But like I said, Sony 900E or 930E would be if you can find one. Samsung KS8000, if you can find it cheap somewhere on the market that's in good condition, that's a good one. I mean, there's a lot of variety out there to go with, guys. Now is the perfect time to jump into 4K. No one should have 1080p television, seriously. There should be no reason for you to have 1080p television. I'm just saying. Now's an excellent time to jump into 4K and get some 4K entertainment. Whoa, whoa. Did I forget to mention that this game is super hard, guys? This game, it is super hard. But that's what makes it so challenging. Because it is super hard. No, I'm not. See, I was looking at you and I just lost it. Kind of getting better. Kind of getting better at this game. Not 100%, but kind of. See? You jinx it, CN. You jinx it. You bring bad luck, bro. See, that's what happens, bro. I'm superstitious. You bring bad luck, brother. But see, it doesn't matter if you're last place, as long as you get the points. You see, the more points you earn, you can get the better bikes, better components, buy new outfits. You know, there's other things you can do, upgrades. So, you know, it's about gaining the points. Let's do it right here. No! This is difficult because it's raining, dude. It's like the word. Not only is this track hard, but it's raining. It's like it's raining super bad. Here we go. Woo! Actually, the game's got a good score. This game's got a much better score than than Hideo Kojima game. Seriously, this game's got a 7, which is a good score. Oh! It's, you know, after doing this for 6 years, Desperado, you kind of become, like, used to it. You know, believe me, you should see my very first video in 2014. I was terrible at the live streaming, dude. I sucked horribly. But after I've been doing this for, what, 6 years now? I think after 5,000 videos, I have gained the momentum on how to do it, you know. It just becomes natural for me. It's like somebody doing a commentary on something for, like, let's say 20 years. It just becomes natural. Like, you know, you know what to do. You know how to concentrate. It's just... And, of course, Joe Rogan on it. Alpha Brain. Coffee helps as well. So, yeah, sure. But you're right, Desperado. This game needs a focus. You need to be focused. Especially when it's raining and there's so much mud here. Absolutely. 100%. You ain't kidding, brother. You're 100% right about that. Let's make that giant leap! Oh! Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, you bet you did. Oh, you bet you did see it. You did see it. I gotta go check those old videos. Hello, Mamad. How you doing, brother? Thank you. Welcome. Mamad is here. Shout out to Mamad. Ah! Here we go. Oh, you gotta go all the way to 2014. It's ridiculous, man. It's embarrassing. Don't watch it. Oh my god. This shit is hilarious. It's just, oh god, I cannot watch that crap. I will never watch those old videos. It's just, oh, terrible, man. Just horrible. It's terrible, man. The videos are just terrible. Like the way I first started my live stream in 2014, it was like, so yeah, guys, yeah, so we're gonna play this, and so yeah, If you like, just yeah, just click and yeah. So anyway, it was terrible, bro. It was fucking terrible. It was just terrible. It was just terrible, man. I couldn't put two sentences together. It was just horrible. But it's laughable. Go and watch it. It's fucking hilarious. And I was breathing in the microphone. Seriously, it was like, terrible. It's fucking horrible. Terrible. But, you know, it's funny. It's hilarious. Well, you should see Ninja's first videos, man. Even Ninja's first videos, like out of basement or some shit. Like, you know, everybody starts, even Joe Rogan started out of basement doing his podcast. You know, everyone starts, see, that's what it's all about. See, this is the good point that people need to understand. Everybody starts from nothing. Like, you start amateur. No one's born professional. Like, kiss my rebel dick. No one's born professional. It's that you gain the experience. Like, you start, when you start, you're going to make a bunch of mistakes. And, you know, you learn from those mistakes and you try to better yourself, okay? And you're going to bump into a bunch of haters and trolls. And you're going to have to be prepared to deal with all those elements when you start doing your channel. Now, some people, they can't handle it and they quit. Some people, like my friend Wayne Strudwick, he, you know, and shout out to Wayne, he deleted his channel and all the hard work he put into because he was expecting to get the subscribers in such a short period of time. But Wayne, that's not how it works, Wayne. You got to put a lot of hard work into it, man. You got to spend 6 years to 7 years. You know, it's a slow burn development. And I just wish that you didn't delete your channel. Because right now, for you to gain that momentum, good luck. Same thing with 1316 Killer. For him to gain the momentum that he had. It's just, guys, when you give up, you're only screwing yourself. Okay? You're not doing yourself a favor. I mean, don't delete it. Just leave it there. Leave the channel there. Take a 1-year break. Take 8 months off. Come back after 8 months. Figure out what you want to do next. Put some new ideas. And then continue. You know, there is no magic trick to this. There is no magic trick. It takes a long time. Why do you think I have 5,000 videos? Because trial and error. This doesn't work. That doesn't work. This works. People don't like this. They like that. So you're testing the waters. You're testing the grounds. But don't give up. You know, I see a lot of people give up. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? Whom you deleting that channel for? For yourself. You're not doing it for someone else. You might be helping someone else who hates you to delete the channel. And they'll celebrate. Look, I made this guy delete the channel. I won. I just don't understand this mentality that people have. Like, you are a quitter then. You're quitting. And I don't like the quitters. I hate quitters. Like, come on, man. That's weak. Stay the ground. Come back. Regroup. Get your offensive. Come back, regroup, and kick some ass. You know, like Rocky. Come back and fucking kick some ass. Come back. You know, I just don't like quitters when they just quit. You know, unless you got a really good reason. Unless you have a really, really good reason. Like you found like a really good career job or something and you just can't do it anymore. That's different. Then maybe I can understand you doing it for that reason. But to see people quit simply because their expectations were not met, of course your expectations will not be met in first 2 years. That's not how it works. You can't compare yourself to somebody who has a sponsorship and who has already established himself with a sponsorship, and the sponsorship is just putting the videos all over the goddamn place. So you're going to get more eyes. You're going to get more people clicking on it. All right? This is something that if you want to get serious, it takes time. It takes time. What's wrong with buying a 1080p TV in 2020? Well, if you want to, you can buy a 720, a 480p TV. I'm simply saying, why would you do that when for $700 you can have both 1080p, 4K, HDR, and upscale to 4K. So why would you buy a 1080p TV when you can buy, for the same amount of money you're going to spend on 1080p, you can buy a 4K TV that's going to upscale that 1080p to 4K. So to me, it just doesn't make any sense. Now, hey, dude, whatever you want to do, whatever helps you sleep at night, I don't care. See, this is the people need to understand. Bro, whatever you do in your private life, I could give a less than a zero shit. Do what you want to do in your private life. But I'm simply saying in logical sense, to me, from a consumer point of view, it makes no sense to buy a 1080p when the 4K is affordable. And with the 4K, you get much better choice. You get much better variety. You know, you can still watch 1080p on your 4K. You can change your resolution, okay? But it's going to be upscaled. It's going to be upscaled to 4K. There's nothing wrong with a 1080p, but why would you do that when you have better option for the same money? You get better value for the same money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. But hey, brother, if you want to watch cassette VCR on your CRT old 1980 television, knock yourself out, bro. Do whatever you want to do in your life. It's your money. You want to burn it. You want to put it down the toilet, flush it. Remember, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just simply saying, to me, from my point of view, in my opinion, it makes no sense to spend money on a 1080p when 4K is affordable and you got better features, you got better options. It's just, you know, in my opinion. I mean, look, do what you want to do. I mean, I'm not going to tell people what to do. Anyway, but hey, that's just my opinion. It doesn't mean I'm right. It doesn't mean I'm wrong. It just means it's my opinion. So please, guys, don't get butthurt about that. Just because I tell people that I don't see a point in buying a 1080p doesn't mean you shouldn't buy a 1080p. I'm just simply saying, hey, why would I spend $700, $600 on a 65-inch 1080p when I can, for $600, get myself a 4K television that has a high resolution, 10-bit panel, not 8-bit sRGB panel, a 10-bit panel, which means a much better color accuracy, and HDMI 2.0 high speed instead of 1.4. But hey, again, if you want to watch cassette and rewind the Rambo and Terminator 2 and wait 15 minutes to 20 minutes to rewind the tape from the beginning, if you want to watch a cassette player via VCR, dude, knock yourself out. So there you go. That's what I think about that. Let me get some more of this coffee. It depends on the size of the TV, even, you know. It depends on the size of the TV. I don't recommend people watching 4K on like a 50-inch. If you're going to buy a 50-inch 4K television, that it's just... Yes, it's going to look sharper because the pixel will be more dense. But to truly appreciate 4K, you got to have a bigger TV. 65-inch is desirable for 4K. And 65-inch is definitely where you're going to appreciate from 7 feet away. The 65-inch, the one I had, KS8000, that's where you're going to appreciate the resolution. The bigger the TV, the better it is for resolution. Obviously. Now, projectors, 4K projectors are ideal because of sheer size of the screen. So when you have a pixel shifter shifting every each pixel to 8.3 million pixels on a 120-inch, obviously it's going to look much better. But yeah, I mean, there is a difference, but it has to be a bigger TV. You got to have a bigger TV for 4K. No one should be buying a 50-inch 4K TV. It's just... then go with a 1080p then, you know. 65-inch. 55-inch is doable if you're really close in the bedroom. But for the living room, I would say 65-inch for the living room, like 7 feet away in the living room. 65-inch 4K definitely will give you that. All right, let's go. Let's continue. Oh, did you? Cool. Well, Expert Joey, from what I understand, S20 Ultra, it's coming on March 6th. And they're saying if you pre-order the S20 Ultra right now, you can get those earbuds plus, wireless earbuds plus. They come with it, with a charger and everything. So you get those extra for free. So that's only part of the pre-order. If you pre-order it, you get those Buds Plus, Samsung Galaxy Bud Plus. They come included. But you have to pre-order soon, man. Because if you don't pre-order, because you have to remember, man, S20 Ultra pre-order is going to go like freaking crazy. People are going to be buying their shit left and right. Yes, people are going to say, really? $1,400? People are going to be, yes, people are going to pre-order that. Doesn't matter if it's a $1,400. People are going to pre-order that. Okay? Mark my words. Mark my words. It'll be out of stock next week. Not kidding. So check your provider: Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, Mobile. What else we got? Whatever you have out there, go check out and pre-order that. Can't imagine how bad would 8K look on S20. No, actually, it's going to look pretty good because it's going to be a higher density of pixel will make it sharper image. But the whole point of the 8K of that is the camera. See, I'm not simply strictly buying. Here's a mistake people are making. I'm not strictly buying that phone because I can look at the 8K resolution. I know it's going to drain the batteries with the 8K resolution. I'm simply buying it for other features like 120 hertz refresh rate. Having a 120 hertz refresh rate is just going to be something that you never have experienced before on the phone. Everything's going to run much smoother. Everything's going to look much more fluid. And of course, having the 108 megapixels with a 100 times zoom with 8K resolution, 33 million pixels, the ability to record with 108 megapixels, to have a camera. Do you know how much it's going to cost you? Think about how much you're going to have to pay for the camera that has 108 megapixels with 33 million pixels, 8K resolution. How much you're going to have to pay for that camera, right? Just the camera alone. And you're able to do that on this cell phone. You're able to capture with 100 times zoom, 8K resolution, 33 million pixels, and 108 megapixels. You're able to record in that kind of quality with HDR, and then you're able to upload that onto a YouTube, because YouTube does support 8K, and then be able to have someone watch that in 8K television on what you have recorded. Let's say you recorded, okay, hypothetically speaking, let's say you record a big hairy 8-foot Sasquatch in 8K resolution, and now everyone can see and look and examine that Sasquatch with 33 million pixels. They can probably count every and each black hair that the Sasquatch has, right? So I'm using just one example, right? It could be anything. It could be you recording a flower or whatever the hell. I think that's awesome that you have that ability to do that. I also think it's awesome that you have 120 hertz for gaming. That's a pretty big deal. Also, don't forget the partnership with Microsoft, Xbox, and Samsung, and then having that 120 hertz ability. Who knows what they're going to do with the xCloud and 120 hertz capable cell phones. Don't forget you have much better battery life on that S20 Ultra. Don't forget 16 gigs of RAM. That 16 gigs of RAM, that's like a computer, like the one I have right now. In palm in my hands, I'm holding. So when people say it's not worth $1,400, I was like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Either you have slept for 20 years or you slept for 20 years under some kind of a rock or a cave. It is worth it. Trust me. It is worth it, man. In my opinion, I think it's definitely worth it. That's my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean I'm wrong. But I feel, looking in comparison what you pay for those other phones, I believe it's worth it. Oh! No! Mr. 4K, get in there. Get in there. There you go. See, you got this, man. You got it. You got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, brother. Come on. Oh! Hold on, let me restart this again. I know, it's overkill, but hey, guess what, Joey? At least you have it. So you're not paying, so it justifies the price. So bottom line is the price has been justified. Okay, not to mention a beautiful AMOLED screen, you know. To me, the price is justified, 100%, you know. But then again, I am a Samsung Galaxy fanboy, so that goes there too. In case you guys didn't know. Oh! Come on, come on. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Come on, come on. I like this track, but it's very narrow, dude. It's very very dangerous track. Because people like jump on top of each other, man. Oh shit. Oh! Oh! Good Lord. Good Lord heavens. It's hilarious I'm using a PlayStation controller. Come on, come on, come on. Sorry guys, cannot look at your comments right now. I'm focused. It's like Desperado will tell you. Trying to focus now on this. Come on, come on, come on. Look, bottom line is this, man. It's good to have variety. What I like about 2020 and what I like about this generation is that you have variety. You have choices. You have options. And I think that's great. Something for everyone, you know? And that's good. Oh, fuck. And I think that's a good thing. I think that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. It's good to have options. I'm all about the options and variety, you know? Just because something doesn't work for you doesn't mean it's not going to work for someone else. Or just because you don't like something doesn't mean that the other's not going to find it interesting. So just remember that. People who try to justify, you know, their own reasoning why, you know, you shouldn't buy this, why you shouldn't buy that. You got to remember, man, that's never going to work. Again, that's never going to work because whatever's weird to you, it might be normal for other people. Whatever you don't like, somebody else is going to like. So, you know what I mean? you're never going to be able to justify your reasoning. Hey, this is why you should do this. This is why you should do that. People are not going to listen to that. People are going to choose and buy whatever they want to choose and buy. You can never going to be able to. This is why being a salesperson, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to sell something to people because of that. Oh! Come on, Mr. 4K, almost there. Come on, come on, come on. You got this, man. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Don't give me that. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. It's like a kangaroo. We're jumping like kangaroos on the dirt bikes. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. The kangaroo. Oh. This track is super, super crazy. Good Lord. Good Lord. By the way, use a PlayStation controller, man. This is definitely better than Google Stadia controller. Feels much, much better. Oh, you idiota. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Mr. 4K. Come on. Oh, shit! This game can be unforgiving sometimes. People say, why don't you play in the first-person mode? Are you crazy? I'll have a headache. I'll have a motion sickness in the first-person mode. No way. I'll play this in the first-person mode. Good Lord. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm a position 15, maybe a 14 position here. Let's see. Come on. Come on, bro. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Level, I'm 14. Can I be 13? Oh, position 12. There we go. Position 12. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Come on, Mr. 4K. I need a commentary here. Somebody do a commentary. Okay, that's the one thing that's missing in this game. It's a commentary. They need to hire somebody to do a commentary. I think that would be great. Have two commentators commentating. I think that'd be awesome. Maybe if they make enough money, the Milestone will be able, that's the developer's company of this game. Maybe the Milestone will be able to hire some individuals, professionals, to commentate. Maybe from NBC Sports or something. I don't know. No. Or from Eurosport or whatever the hell. I don't know. Somewhere out there. Hire somebody, do a commentator. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Mr. 4K. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to look at the replay. I'm going to look at the replay of this thing, see how well I did. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost there. There's a couple of more laps, I think. Look at this guy. Look how far he have jumped. Jesus. Alright, so there we go. Right there. Finished it. Let's look at the replay. Here we go. R1. Oh, L1. What's good? Coffee's good. How you doing, King? There was another camera mode. Hold on. What happened to it? Oh, here we go. This one. This camera mode right here. Let's see. I watch it on the screen. You guys still arguing about what's better, 4K or 1080p. Okay, well, I'll give you just a fact. I'm not gonna jump into this ridiculous circle jerk argument, but I'll just give you the fact. Here's the fact. 4K has more pixels than 1080p, so it ends right there. 4K has 10-bit instead of 8-bit that 1080p has. So not only are you getting a higher resolution, not only are you getting a higher bit rate, higher bit color bit, 10-bit instead of 8-bit, plus you're getting a much better color gamut that can be achieved on a 10-bit, which cannot be achieved on an 8-bit. So I just gave you 3 reasons. 8.3 million pixels, 10-bit with the wide color gamut, so you're getting a much better measurement of Rec 709 BT 2020 on DCI-P3, better color accuracy. So there's plenty of reasons. And then when you add OLED on top of that, here's a good example. I was watching, which I should have done a video on that. I was watching a movie, The Thing. Kurt Russell, very famous horror movie, sci-fi horror movie by John Carpenter. I was watching that yesterday, and I gotta tell you, watching that movie, even though the movie it's being sourced from 1080p resolution, but having that beautiful upscaler on the OLED LG with that A9 chip and upscaling that 1080p resolution, and then using that color gamut, color accuracy being portrayed onto that OLED with perfect, picture-perfect contrast ratio, watching that movie on OLED, LG 4K, and HDR. I was using a compressed HDR that my AT&T TV has. I have this device that I'm renting from AT&T TV, and they support HDR compression and 4K upscaling. They have their own upscaling chip inside. Watching that, which maybe I'll do a video just to kind of give you a little reference point. Watching that movie on the OLED with that resolution, with that contrast ratio, with that color gamut, and that HDR, no 1080p television is going to change that. No 1080p, lousy 8-bit, terrible viewing angles type of a TV is going to change that for me. Even at 55-inch. So, there's your answer. How do I change the, hold on, the camera? I want to choose a different camera. Can we take a photo? Is this me? No, it's not me. I was probably over here somewhere. Okay, I want to go with the Suzuki. I did GoPro, I did SS4SX, but I want to go with JGR Yoshimura Suzuki Factory Racing. Hell yeah. Suzuki. I moved from Kawasaki to Suzuki. 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 Guys, we haven't even properly. Listen. I know AT&T has a terrible. They charge people arm and leg, and they have a termination fee. But I have to give it to AT&T, and I know, guys, I know AT&T sucks. But I have to give them a credit for at least utilizing a good 4K upscaler and utilizing HDR metadata onto their channels. And I have to give them a credit for that. Because they're the only company right now utilizing HDR metadata on all of their 180, 200 something channels with really good 4K upscaler chip built inside that device. I mean, you gotta have that device, which I already talked about in my video. You guys need to watch my videos. Like, yesterday I was talking to my friend. I said, hey, I have close to 5,000 videos. Why aren't you guys watching those videos? I don't make those videos for me. I don't need to convince myself what's good and what's not good. I know what's good and I know what's not good. I'm doing those videos for you. So for you who are sitting on a fence and are thinking about maybe getting something, you can go and check out. Go and search my name. Go look at those videos, guys. Yes, AT&T, it's expensive. They charge arm and leg, and there's a 2-year contract, and there's a termination fee. Yes, that sucks. That sucks horribly. I condemn that crap. But I think the one caveat is that you do get HDR on all the channels, and you do get a really great 4K upscaler built inside that chip. Okay? Inside that device that they built. So I'll give them that. But I got to tell you, when I was watching that movie yesterday, when I was watching the From the Stars channel called Stars Action Horror or something, I was watching that movie, The Thing, and I was just blown away, man, just how beautiful the OLED looks. Honestly, this is why I value organic light emitting diodes. If you never experience OLED, you really have no idea. You just don't know. It's like you never landed on the moon, so you don't know what it's like to be on the moon, right? It's kind of like that. You really got to buy that TV. You got to bring it home. You got to take away your old shitty 1080p TV, throw it away, put it in the dumpster somewhere, turn on that LG OLED, and you never, I guarantee you, 100%, 110%, cousin, brother, sister, you're never going back. You're never going back to LCD ever. I'm telling you. All right, let's do a next race. Now I'm part of Suzuki.
The long off season is over. You no longer have to dream of winning. It's time to earn that trip to the top step of the podium. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a new season for the 250 class of Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship. The riders are ready to take to the track for the first race of the year.
Well, even that's your opinion, man. You know, that's what it is. It's your opinion, but it doesn't mean that you're right. And also doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means that's your opinion. Because if 4K and HDR was such a gimmick, why is it they're selling so well? Why is it that there's such a huge market for 4K and HDR? Why do you think there's such a huge demand? I'm not trying to be a dick to you, Ivan, but dude, you need to stop justifying yourself, man. I think you're constantly trying to justify something. We got it, dude. Duly noted. All of my moderators and I, brate, we got it. That you disagree. Duly noted, but you don't need to convince me. I don't know who you're trying to convince. If you're trying to convince my subscribers, or if you're trying to convince other people, you're already failing, Ivan. So just do yourself a favor. We got it. I got your message. You think it's bullshit? Fine. Then don't buy a 4K TV. Stick with your 1080p. But you're constantly trying to to pump up your, your narrative, dude. We get it, okay? I'm just letting you know, okay? Because I see what you're doing, man, but just stop it, bro. Just stop it, all right? Because you know me, I don't tolerate bullshit from anybody. So please, for the love of God, why do you want this to happen to you, man? If you want me to block you, even just say I want to block you. But to stop spamming and advertising yourself why 4K sucks, all right? Sorry, dude, I got to get rid of you, man. Sorry, bro. You got to go. Alright, dude, you're done, man. Alright, if you're coming here to troll even, go troll elsewhere, man. Don't come trolling to me, brother. Alright? Do I need to remind you who I am? Brate, da li znaš ti ko sam ja? Sad znaš ko sam ja. So, go piss elsewhere. I know you're from Croatia. I know you're trying to come here and just beat your chest and try this and that. Bro, you already failed. Alright? I'll accept your apology later. Let's move on. Come on, man. Enough. Nobody's interested in you blabbing that bunch of nonsense, all right?
He has the speed and the style that makes him a big... The riders are lined up. The gate...
Let's go. Let me win this. Let me win this. Yeah, man, nobody's interested in listening to your opinions forever, dude. Alright, I'm not interested in that, bro. If you don't like it, dude, don't like it. Nobody gives a shit if you don't like it, man. That's your opinion. If you don't want to watch... Dude, I don't give a shit what you do in your private life. You want to watch 1080p naked? Watch 1080p naked. I don't give a shit what you do. But we don't want to listen. I don't want to watch and listen and read somebody telling me for like 2 hours... why there's no difference between 1080p and 4K. Dude, if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's fine. Duly noted, bro. But nobody wants to listen to you like a broken record. Oh, why it's a gimmick. Why this is a gimmick. Why that's a gimmick. Yeah, it's all a gimmick, yet it's selling like crazy. All right? If it's such a gimmick, then why they're in business? All right? So you're trying to tell us that everybody's an idiot, right? Except you. And if you're coming here to troll, Ivan... You already, listen, brate, you don't know me, okay? You just think you do, but you don't. Maybe Expert Joy needs to give you a little history lesson about who I really am. Alright, so I put you in a timeout. I didn't block you. I put you in a timeout, and I expect you to give some kind of apology. If not, then you can stay blocked. How's that? That fair enough? I think it's fair enough. Why? Because it's my channel, brother. That's why. You want to talk about why 4K sucks? Then why don't you create a channel and talk about why 4K sucks? Maybe you'll find some 1080p fans or 1080p fanboys. I don't know. Come on, man. Yeah, it's just fucking annoying, dude. This is so fucking annoying. Stadia sucks. GeForce sucks. Everything sucks. Your stream sucks. Maybe you suck, dude. Maybe you fucking suck. Have you ever considered that when you look at yourself in the mirror? Maybe I fucking suck. Maybe. Maybe you suck. Come on. Get the fuck out of here, man. Enough already, dude. I guess people haven't learned from my previous live stream. They're not fucking learning, huh? Well, learn now. And don't bother coming back with your fake account again, dude. I'm gonna block every single account you come back with. Alright? I know who you are. I know your fucking IP address. Yes, this motherfucker is that good. I'm that fucking good. I'm that fucking good. I'm like gazillions miles more intelligent than you will ever be in your entire existence. Yes, I can say that. I am that fucking good. You're not that good because you're writing a stupid fucking comment. You're being stupid. So therefore, you already proved to us that you're dumb and you're stupid. Looking at your stupid conversation. So go and bang your head against the wall. Go jerk off in front of your TV. Who gives a shit? You coming here to my channel, you just automatically failed. Automatically failed. That's it. So go complain to whoever you want to fucking complain. Let's get to the first place. No, nothing is good, Expert Joy. And Expert Joy, you need to remove these people. You need to give them a warning, dude. Alright? And it's not good. It's not good. You need to tell them, hey, enough. We get your point. We get what you're saying. Because if you are not willing to do that, then Joey, then you could be talking shit behind my back to other people, which I know you have done in the past too. So please don't make me open the can of worms, dude. If I open the can of worms, then you're not gonna like it. I know everything. I know who's two-faced. I know who's trying to get under my skin. I know who's trying to disrupt my stream. So just remember this, guys. You're talking to a very highly fucking intelligent guy. Alright? I wasn't just landed on this fucking planet like 5 minutes ago. So do yourself a favor. Alright? Be smart. Don't be an idiot. And don't lie to me. Don't bullshit me. When you bullshitting me, you're automatically failing. That's just a fact. I've been doing this for 6 years. For 6 fucking years. What do you think happened to, what's his name? What was his name? Luke M. Tech. Why do you think I blocked him? You don't think I know he talks shit about me behind my back? You don't think I know the Dirty Sprite talks shit behind my back? You think I'm stupid, man? You think I was born like 5 minutes ago, put on this fucking planet? If you think that, then maybe you should consider not being on this channel. Alright? So, be smart, don't be fucking stupid. Alright? So guys, do me a favor, dude. Just remember, I don't give a rat's ass. I could give a less than a fuck. But if you're gonna be on my channel, just know that I'm smart. I'm not an idiot. Highly fucking intelligent. Just remember that. Alright? Now let's move on. Alright, so hopefully that makes goddamn sense. Alright. Do I have to deal with this bullshit every single weekend? Come on, guys. I know I thought about doing that for Kobe Bryant, Desperado. I thought about doing that for Kobe Bryant. But maybe next Sunday I can do it. You know what? That's a good idea, Desperado. I could do it maybe next Sunday. Next Sunday I could do that. I could do like Lakers versus... let's do Lakers versus San Antonio. How about that? Lakers versus San Antonio. Los Angeles versus San Antonio. And we can honor the Kobe Bryant. We can do that. I thought about maybe doing that next Sunday. Actually, I can do that next Sunday. But I do have other requests. You know, some people are asking me to do Metro Exodus, Sam's Story. And there's some other people out there asking me to do a Football Manager. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do. Am I going to do a Football Manager? Or am I going to do Metro Exodus on Friday or Football Manager on Saturday? So I'm trying to determine on when I'm going to do it, you know. But probably Sunday. I could do it on Sunday. Probably Sunday, Desperado. We can do something for Kobe Bryant. We can do that. Actually, that kind of makes sense. I can do Metro Exodus, Sam's Story on Friday. And I can do Football Manager maybe on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I could do Lakers, NBA 2K20 for Kobe Bryant. Like a little memorial thing. We could do that on Sunday. That's not a bad idea, Desperado. I'm afraid to jump into the Football Manager, man. I don't want to jump into the Football Manager. But I'll have to give it a try because it's very addictive, you know. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, bro. Look, S20 Ultra is not for everyone. Just because I like it doesn't mean that now everybody has to buy it. See, this is what I don't get it. Like, just because Mr. 4K like S20 Ultra, that doesn't mean you have to go run out and purchase one and buy one. If you are happy with your Pixel, dude, that's fine. If you're happy with the Note 4, if you have an old Note 4, dude, whatever you're happy with. I want to say something really quick, and this is something that just irritates the fuck out of me. Just because I prefer OLED, that doesn't mean you got to run out and buy an OLED and spend $3,000, $2,800 buy an OLED. Just because I like S20 Ultra doesn't mean you have to go run out and buy S20 Ultra. Buy whatever you like. Remember, it's your life, it's your money, it's your likeness, it's your preference. We all have different preferences. If you're happy with what you have, that's all that matters, man. You don't need to justify. And this goes for you too, Ivan. You don't have to justify that you like 1080p. As long as you like it, that's all that matters, dude. Whom are you trying to justify it? To the millions of people? Like to whom? As long as you like 1080p and you're happy with it, bro, that's all that matters. But if you're trying to convince and justify other people as to why you shouldn't buy a 4K, or as to why they shouldn't put a 4K or 8K inside a cell phone, or as to why cell phones shouldn't have 16 gigs of RAM, because you're just setting yourself up to fail, man. You're setting yourself up to fail because no one's going to care. I'm just giving you friendly advice, brother. I'm just telling you, no one's going to care. If you're trying to convince somebody as to why they shouldn't bother with a S20 Ultra, they should just go with a Note 4 or S7 Edge or something like very low end. Dude, you can't convince people otherwise. That's a very difficult thing to do. People are going to buy what they're going to buy. Regardless of what I think, regardless of what you think, regardless of what anybody thinks. People are going to buy Google Stadia. They're going to purchase Google Stadia regardless of Yongya, Dreamcast guy, Inside Gaming, whoever is out there bashing it. Doesn't matter. People are going to buy what they want to buy. Okay? That's just the way people are. Just the way human nature is. You know? And trying to like convince people otherwise or justify something, it just does not work, my friend. It just doesn't work. I know it doesn't work because I've seen it. I don't need to talk about it even, dude. I don't need to talk about something that's pointless to talk about. I'm not going to talk about something that's pointless. All right? It doesn't matter to me what you want to watch. You know, you can watch whatever you want to watch, dude. You know? We don't have to talk about anything. I'm just letting you know that people don't care, even. They don't care. They don't care. How do I know they don't care? Look at the statistics on the market and how many 4K televisions have been sold. How many 4K televisions there are now since 2016. I can look at statistics and I can see that there's nothing to talk about. I can look at the facts. The facts are what they are. 10-bit, it's higher than 8-bit. 8.3 million pixels is higher than what you get with a 1080p. Wide color gamut, it's better than what you get with the standard of sRGB. Okay, so the facts are facts. Okay, but I'm not going to go in a circle jerk arguing with you, oh, this is why this is better, this is why this is gimmick. I know what's better, and I know what's not better. Okay, it's not my first time doing this, not my first rodeo, dude. but you are trying to justify something to tell others, hey, this is why you don't need to spend money to buy a 4K TV. You're just okay with a 1080p. You're trying to convince and justify other people, to tell other people as to why they shouldn't buy a 4K TV. And I'm telling you, if that's what you're trying to do, you're failing. Like those other videos out there of people putting out the videos saying that there's no difference between 4K and 1080p and 10-bit and 8-bit. And there's no difference between wide color gamut and then standard dynamic range. I mean, come on. You know, that's automatically a failure. That'll be like me saying this. It's better for you to live in some kind of a dump, in some kind of a cabin in a dump somewhere, without running water, without food, without any heaters, and it's 10 below zero. It's better for you to live in Alaska, 10 below zero, without any of these elements, like a heater, running water, food, than it is to live in the Beverly Hills with everything. It's kind of like that. It's like comparing apples to oranges, dude. So I don't want to argue, and I don't want to have a circle jerk argument about something that's apples and oranges. Okay, apples and oranges. You know, that's why. All right, Ivan, not a problem, man. I just don't want to waste time, guys. When it comes to this arguments, like, I don't want to waste time because they're pointless arguments, you know? Google Stadia better than GeForce Now? No, it's not. Is GeForce Now better than Google Stadia? No, it's not. Is Google Stadia better than GeForce Now? No, it's not. Is xCloud better than NVIDIA GeForce and Google Stadia? No, it's not, because it's only dedicated to the phone, Android phone. So if you're finding a perfect brand or a perfect device or perfect service, you're not going to find a perfect service. Perfect, the word perfect shouldn't even exist, because perfect has really no meaning when it comes to the market. There's no such a thing as a perfect car, no such thing as a perfect service. It ain't gonna find it. It just doesn't exist. Because if there was such a thing as a perfect service, if there was such a thing as a perfect service, guess what? Then all the other companies can shut down, and that's it. Monopoly. Checkmate. It's over. We found the perfect service. And that's that. Everybody's on the perfect service. It doesn't exist. There's competitions for a reason. All right, let's play. Let's go. Hey, how you doing, Brendan? I'm doing good. But it's funny, man. It comes to the same circle jerk with people. It's always my dick bigger than yours. My dick performs better than yours. My dick can shoot much longer distance than yours. It's always the circle jerk of measuring dicks, man. It's getting old, you know? It's just getting old, man. I miss Hulk Hogan. I miss Jesse Ventura. I miss the Snake. I miss all of them, dude. Those are like the Andre the Giant. I miss. Hold on, we gotta restart this again. I miss those old school WWF, World Wrestling Federation, not WWE Entertainment. I miss the World Wrestling Federation, Jesse Ventura style. I'm Jesse Ventura, the buddy Jesse Ventura. I miss that shit, man.
Get ready.
Let's go. I want to get to the first place. Let's go. Let's go. No! Hey, I'm driving a Suzuki now. I'm a Suzuki. Not Kawasaki. Suzuki. 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 Oh, 90 points. That was great. Come on, Suzuki. Let's go. It's a Suzuki or Suzuki? Suzuki. Suzuki. Ah, there goes the Suzuki. Come on. Suzuki or Suzuki. 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 Here we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeehaw! Come on, Suzuki. Oh, shit. At least I got some points here. So I'm trying to climb up to my points. Come on, come on, come on. Suzuki. Suzuki! Suzuki! Oh no! Isn't it amazing that I haven't had a single problem of latency, of any kind of issue while playing this game on Google Stadia? And I think that's probably because the game is tailor-made to run really good with Google Stadia. I think that's YouTube, man. YouTube is just... they're not really good when it comes to giving you the view count, giving you the accurate subscription. They're so late. They're always like 3 steps behind. So that's something that's YouTube. There's nothing I can do about it, Brendan. It's always been like that. It's just YouTube never fixed it. It's just that's the way it is. That's the one thing that everybody has a problem with YouTube. The notification is just terrible, dude. It doesn't work properly. Even though people who are subscribed to me, people who are watching me, they never get like a notification properly. It always shows up like a couple of hours later. Like seriously? Couple of hours later, you guys get the notification. And I'm like, why is it showing up a couple of hours later? But it shows up a couple of hours later because YouTube, I guess, the algorithm on the YouTube is just, it's broken, man. They need to fix that. That's the problem that's been always surrounded by YouTube constantly. Actually, this game, it's a lot of fun, dude. You should pick it up. I mean, it's... Look, you can always refund it. Okay, there's a silver lining. If you don't like it, you can always refund it. But I think there's a replay value here. There's a lot to be desired here. A lot to be enjoyed, I think. You know. Oh! Did you see that? Woohoo! Okay, I got some extra points, so this could be helpful a little bit. Got some extra points here. I do notice a little bit of an internet connection slowing down a bit. I do notice the frame rate dropping down a bit. That's because I'm streaming in 1440p, upscaling in a 1440p. Come on, come on, come on. Are you getting a Doom Eternal even? Well, Doom Eternal is going to be great, man. I can't wait for that. I definitely can't wait to try out Doom Eternal on Google Stadia, man. I really want to see how that thing runs. Whoa, did you see that? 89 points. Can't wait to see how Doom Eternal runs on Google Stadia. I really want to see how it runs with a mouse and keyboard, how it runs with all of these elements. I want to see how it runs. I'm really kind of excited to see. You know, people always ask me the same questions on the messenger. You guys have no idea how many times I get asked the same question. What's better? Is this better than this? Or is that better than that? Sometimes I know there's trolls who do that, and then there's legit people who really want to know. Now, regarding the legit people who ask that question, guys, I'm all about variety. I'm about variety. I'm all about variety. Having variety, it's good for you as a consumer. Not having a variety, it sucks for you as a consumer. That would be like you can only watch one channel. And whatever that channel puts out there is what they put. You have no choice. You can only watch one channel. That's limited. That's not a good benefit. That's not a good experience. That's a shitty experience. I like variety. I like to have the ability to try different things. Look at different things. Try the virtual reality. Try this. Try PC, which I have tried. I have everything on my 5,000 videos. From virtual reality to PC to phones to home theater to monitors to televisions. I have gazillions of credibility to show you that I'm all about variety. Okay? I have it all to prove that I have variety. And I'm all about variety. I like variety because with variety, you get better experience. You have more fun when you have more variety. That's why I never hold a flag for any brand. And I already said that millions of times. You know, I know I live in a age and generation of fanboys and brand boys holding a flag, and I know I live in a generation of tribalism and division. Okay, I wasn't dropped 5 minutes ago on this planet. I know where I'm at. I know what I'm living at. But that's not me. I like variety. I like variety. So when people ask me, what's your favorite cloud gaming? They're all good. They're all good, but they're all different. And that's what I was trying to let people know yesterday. People say, dude, I thought you liked GeForce Now. I said, if I didn't like GeForce Now, why do you think I'm playing it? Why do you think I'm live streaming it? You know, stupid questions like that, I have zero tolerance for. I like variety. But there's nothing perfect. People want something like a holy grail, like a cabinet, like some kind of Illuminati cabinet holy grail. Cousin, it doesn't fucking exist. It doesn't exist. Perfect word should not even exist. Even universe is not perfect. It's a big mystery. So, why? Because we don't know what happens on the other side of the wormhole. So, guys, nothing is perfect. This is why you should try variety. Enjoy variety. It's going to give you a better experience. Variety. You know? My previous video, what did I talk about? I talked about Digital Combat Simulator, a flight simulator. and I was talking about where me and this developer, we disagree. He believes that it should be priced at $80, that the F-16 Block 50 Falcon jet fighter module, it's a very realistic module, and I'm pretty sure it's got everything realistically portrayed from all the buttons, from all the checklists. I'm pretty sure it's a very realistic representation of the F-16C Falcon Block 50, which is a revisited 2007 version from the Air Force and U.S. Navy. Also used in a bunch of other different countries, including NATO. I'm pretty sure it's a very realistic portrayal of F-16. But I said to the guy, how about you give people variety of options? For those who want to own the plane and want to spend $80, give them that option. For those who don't want to spend $80 and would like to try it, give them a subscription-based option. To me, that's a win-win situation. When you give people variety. I think when you give people variety of options, you're only going to be successful. You're not going to fail. You can't fail when you have variety of options. It's just impossible to fail. This is a simple logic. So that's what I'm all about. I'm all about variety. I'm not a fanboy. I don't hold a flag for DCS. I don't hold a flag for Eagle Dynamics. I don't hold a flag for nobody, man. I'm as independent. I am 110% as independent as you're ever going to find on YouTube. Period. 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 You're not going to find anybody more independent than this guy right here. It ain't going to happen, cousin, sister. You're not going to find it. You know, that's all I'm trying to say to people, you know, is variety is good for you. Now, personal preference, brother, personal preference, that is your private personal preference. Your private personal preference could be anything, but nobody cares about your personal private preference. Just like opinion doesn't mean anything, because opinion, it's opinion. It could be wrong or it could be right, but none of them are correct. They're both irrelevant. So they're both irrelevant. Opinions are irrelevant. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. No one would become a lawyer if they were defending somebody based on an opinion. No politician would ever win an election if they were running the campaign based on an opinion or a personal preference. Guys, you know, these are the simple things, you know. And I'm not trying to be a dick to anybody here. You know, I just want you guys to understand the way I'm coming from. I don't really think you guys truly understand me. I don't think you guys get me. I feel like I'm talking in a different language. I don't think you guys figured me out. You know, I'm being honest. I'm not trying to be a jerk about this. I'm just simply being honest that some of you just don't understand me and where I'm coming from. Even marriage, don't worry about it. It's okay, brother. Brother, it's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Your apology has been accepted, man. You're good to go. I'm not saying this to relate to you. I'm saying this to everybody. I'm speaking for everyone in general. You're good, Ivan. Don't worry about it. You admit it. That's fine. I appreciate you admitting that. I appreciate you that you admit that. I'm saying this in general. I'm speaking like in general for everybody so that people understand a little bit about me and how I work. I respect people's opinion. And I understand, hey, if somebody doesn't like something, I get it. We all understand if somebody doesn't like something. It's impossible to have everybody to like something. Duly noted. We understand it. You don't like it. But what I don't like is when people try to justify their opinion. Hey, this is why I don't like it. For like half an hour or 2 hours, just like trying to justify why they don't like it. No one's interested in that. No one really is interested in that. You know, and I'm not interested in that because it's irrelevant. It would be like me saying, "Hey, let me tell you why Bugatti sucks." I'm going to talk about now why Bugatti sucks. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. And I'm going to keep repeating myself, it's too expensive forever. No one cares about me repeating myself, it's too expensive. Of course, Bugatti is an awesome piece of automobile machinery. Yes, it's expensive for a reason. But my opinion doesn't mean jack shit. And me trying to justify why you should go with a Honda Civic instead of Bugatti, it's irrelevant too. It's irrelevant as well. You know, so here's what I'm trying to say. Here's what I'm trying to say. I just hate wasting time and energy on irrelevant arguments. You see what I'm saying? I prefer intelligent arguments. Bring me intelligent point. Point like, how about this? Hey, Mr. 4K, why should I upgrade to a new Samsung QLED TV when they're both 10-bit televisions? Why should I upgrade to a new 10-bit television? They're both still 10-bit. That's a great point. That's a great relevant point. Ah, okay. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Great question. Great question. Why should I upgrade my 10-bit OLED for something that has a little extra gimmick? They're both 10-bit televisions. They're both 4K resolution. Nothing has changed. That's a great point. That's a great point. That's a great question. And that's something we can talk about. Whether or not you should upgrade every year. My opinion, you shouldn't upgrade your television every year. Unless there's a new cutting-edge technology that brings you 12-bit or 8K. Okay? Then you can say, oh, this is worthy of the upgrade. This is why I should upgrade. You know, stuff like that I like. But I don't like arguing and talking about something that's irrelevant. Really. Hold on, let me grab my orange juice with vodka. Smirnoff. Oh. Ah. I'm not a fan of Smirnoff. Yes, I prepared everything. When I left to grab my Alpha Brain coffee, I also prepared some ice and some, there's right here, and some Smirnoff with the orange juice. На здравие. Как тебя зовут, камрад? What's up, Ryzen? Don't worry about it, Ivan. You're good, man. Just forget about it, man. It's all good. As long as you understand, I appreciate you, you know, being honest and admitting and apologizing. You're good, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it, man. It's all forgotten. I already forgot about it as we speak. You know, I'm just speaking like in general to everybody else so that people understand who are watching this live stream. People who are watching my channel, they get better understanding on like who I am and how I run things and what I am interested in, what I'm not interested in, and stuff like that, you know. King Sire, I am down for it, but I don't think I have time. I got maybe half an hour left because I do have some stuff I have to take care of. I can only do maybe another half an hour of this, and I cannot just quit this and jump into Mortal Kombat because that's misleading. You cannot have video mislead on YouTube. It's a new rule. You have to do exactly what the thumbnail is showing. So I cannot say, hey, I'm playing Monster Energy Supercross 3 and then I'm playing a Mortal Kombat. That's a big offense on YouTube. So I cannot do that. And I just don't have time to be jumping into the Mortal Kombat 11. Believe me, if I could, I would. But let's continue our race. And I never said that you did, Brendan. I never said that you did talk behind my back. I know who talks behind my back. I know who these individuals are. And there's a reason why they're blocked. But yeah, man, whenever we can do it, we'll do it. You just got to remember, man, I'm super busy, guys. I don't really have that much time as you maybe think that I have that time. I don't do this full time. People should know that it's not my like a full-time gig. And I just, it's difficult for me to find the time to arrange. But maybe one of these days, man, when I'm free, I'll probably, here's the thing, I'll probably contact you, Brendan. I'll probably contact you when I know, hey, this weekend I don't really have to do anything. I'm free and I don't have anything to do regarding YouTube. And maybe then we can jump into a conversation, jump into a podcast. But I'll definitely reach out to you. I'm going to contact you. Absolutely, King. Absolutely, man. We can do it. Sure. Make sure to follow me on Google Stadia. And we can do it directly from Google Stadia. Alright, so now I'm driving Suzuki team. Is it Suzuki or Suzuki? Suzuki or Suzuki? Oh, well, there you go, King. You know better than me, man. It's a constant discipline of gotta do this, you have to do that, you have to pay this, you have to pay that, you have to report for this, you have to do a thesis on this, you have to apply for that, you have to give them the report of this, you have to go through some other checkups. There's always stuff going on, man. It's like there's always limited time. You know, people say you got plenty of time. I was like, no, time, it's limited, man. You know, yes, waking up early definitely helps, but waking up early can also get you exhausted. You know, where you're exhausted and you're just like, oh.
He has the speed and the style.
There's so much to do, and yet such a short time for all of that to do. You're welcome. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do it. Come on, come on, come on now. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. This is Suzuki. I'm driving a Suzuki. And I got a bunch of points which I can use to upgrade my dirt bike with a Suzuki team. I want to try a Honda as well. You know, Honda's pretty good. Maybe that's the next team I'm going to apply. It's going to be a Honda. But Suzuki's good. Or is it Suzuki? Suzuki! 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 I don't know. What's the proper way to pronounce Suzuki? Suzuki! Or Suzuki? Suzuki! Oh, Suzuki! Oh! I don't know. Anybody from Japan, tell me how to pronounce Suzuki. Or Suzuki. Suzuki! Suzuki! Or Suzuki! Come on, come on, come on, come on. There is a first-person view, but playing this on a first-person view is just... it's just terrible. I tried playing it in a first-person view. It's just unforgiving. Suzuki. I can't believe it's been 2 hours already. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Times when we do a live stream, time just fly by, dude. It's crazy. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no! I wasted my points. Ah, crap. Trust me, this game, it's not as easy as you might think. Alright. Let's finish this. Oh! Nosedive! I just nosedive like an idiot. Ah, crap. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom! Here we go. Oh! Oh my god, I wasted my points. I was so close. Oh, no. No, man, I totally suck at this one. Totally suck. But at least I got some points, but I'm gonna finish in the last place, dude. I totally sucked here. This is a tough track, man. This is just unforgiving. Oh! Oh my god, somebody hit me from behind. Shit. I think I'm almost at the end right now. Final lap, let's go. Come on, don't screw it up now, man. You're at the end. This is the end. My friend. This is the end. Oh! Oh, God. This is it. Oh, God, no. No. This is terrible. This is a complete failure right now. Embarrassment. No, this is embarrassment, man. Not even a bronze. Nothing. No medal this time, bro. This is terrible now. Oh my goodness. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Oh my goodness. Oh, it is difficult. It's super difficult, man. This game is just unforgiving. Here we go. Done.
Wow, what a race. Let's take a look at the official results from the main event.
Let's look at the replay. Look at the replay. Replay is like unbelievable. Hold on a sec. I like how you can change between different bikes in different cameras in different angles. People say, why don't you play in a first-person view, man? First-person view is just... Look at this. It's brutal. Imagine playing this in like a virtual reality. Oh my goodness. I'll hold you for it, man. Definitely, bro. Keep that beer cold for me. Oh, this is crazy. I'll give a little bit of detail here, just in case you guys wondering like how this looks, man. The graphics are pretty good, man. Pretty much a lot of detail here, you know. Definitely, you're gonna appreciate the detail on the tires. Even has the serial number on the tires. It's pretty cool, man. It's all licensed by all of these sponsors, so the graphics are pretty darn good, man. I have nothing bad to say about the graphics. The graphics are top notch, man. The Unreal Engine, they're using the Unreal Engine, and the cool thing about like this game is you can always upgrade your bike. You can earn the points, turn into money, and then buy new parts. You know, when you have a better bike, better dirt bike, then you can win better, I think. Depends on what type of bike do you have, what type of customizations do you have on your dirt bike. But there's definitely a lot of customizations you can do in this game. Not to mention the multiplayer, the co-op, the fact that you can create your own track and share that track on the servers, on the multiplayer. And they have dedicated servers. That's another caveat. They have a dedicated servers, so that means you're never gonna have a difficult time joining this game. With the dedicated servers, you're pretty much good to go. But but the thing is, I haven't spent too much time playing this game. You know, I need to spend more time playing this game. The more time I spend playing it, the better I'm gonna be at this game. It's like anything else, you know. You have to spend more time. The more time you spend, the better you're gonna be. It's like anything else, you know. But there's no way I can play with the first person view, dude. I just can't do it, man. I just can't. I tried many times. It's so difficult. Look how difficult this is, man. You have to time it correctly. Where you land, how much acceleration do you use. Everything has to be, you have to be focused 100% when you are playing this game. You really cannot take your eye off of this game. You got to be like 100% focused when you are playing this game, dude. 100%. Hey, what's up, Daryl? How you doing? Long time no see, Daryl, man. How you been? I haven't seen you like in, I haven't seen you since Nixon administration. I haven't seen you since Richard Nixon left the office. There's an old quote. Somebody says, I haven't seen you since Richard Nixon left the office. Or since he resigned. Alright, guys. There you have it. Level 13. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Go easy on me, guys. It's a level 13. Not bad. Not bad. You forgot few words. It depends on what kind of few words. Oh yeah, man. Same thing here, man. Been busy, super busy. Like, listen, like everybody else, man. It's always something going on. You have to take care of this. You have to take care of that. You have to do this. You have to do that. I really doubt anybody is like having time to enjoy themselves. In all honesty, unless you're like filthy rich, filthy wealthy, or whatever. But majority of people out there, man, just super busy, bro. There's so much stuff to do, so many things to do. Trying to find the time to do it, it's always one of those things, you know, because time is so limited, you know. And look at this, it's been almost 2 hours and a half. And I said 2 hours, but it turned to be 2 hours and a half. See how quickly it goes when you are live streaming. When you are live streaming, it just goes super fast, super quick. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to be super busy. I don't even know if tomorrow, if I'm going to be able to do any streams tomorrow, because tomorrow, man, I got tons of stuff to take care of. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it tomorrow. All right, so that's it, man. I hope you guys enjoy this 2.5 hours of a live stream. Like I said, it went by super quick. 2.5 hours. It was like that. There's always something to talk about. But remember, guys, I just don't like wasting time on irrelevant stuff. You know, I like to waste time on something that's a good question, something that makes for a good argument. You know, a good debate, not so much argument, but a good debate. You know. Like I said, should you upgrade from your existing OLED 10-bit 4K to the newest OLED 10-bit 4K because of extra little tiny features? I think that's a good question. I think that's something we can discuss. That's a good debate. You know what I mean? Same thing goes with the cloud gaming. The cloud gaming. You know, to me, it's irrelevant to say the Google Stadia is the best service. That's irrelevant because it's not true. To say the GeForce Now is the best service, that's irrelevant because it's not true. What we can talk about is what all of these services, cloud gaming services, have to offer that can benefit you and me. Regular Joe, regular Mary, regular Trayvon, regular Tanisha, etc., etc., etc. That's the kind of question we can talk about. That's something that's great for a debate. So we can talk. That's relevant. What do these services have that can offer me that's good for me? And the honest answer is every single one of these cloud gaming services brings something that's unique and that it's good. You know, for example, GeForce Now, well, you don't have to pay for any game. If you already own that game, you have it. You can play it. Okay? The fact that I can play majority of Assassin's Creed games, that's pretty awesome. The fact that I can adjust the graphical settings, that's pretty awesome. The fact that I can play Fortnite 2, Apex Legends, World War 3 game, and Formula 1 2019, that's pretty awesome. The fact that I can play Doom 3, Quake, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, that's pretty awesome. American Truck, Euro Truck Simulator, that's awesome. But granted, there's other stuff missing in GeForce Now. It's not perfect, but it does offer something for everyone. Same thing with the Google Stadia. There's some cool stuff about Google Stadia. The fact that I can play this game in high dynamic range and 4K resolution on my OLED TV or your QLED TV, that's amazing. That I can quickly just press on my controller and start playing this game or any other game that supports 4K and HDR. That's pretty awesome. Okay? So I think every and each service, just like the xCloud, the fact that I can take my phone, my Note 10 Plus, and I can play Master Chief Collection, the entire Master Chief Collection multiplayer, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo 5, all of these Halos I can play on my phone. That's bananas. That's pretty awesome. So what I'm trying to say is, all of these services, they bring something cool to offer. So it's hard to say, this is the best service. This is the best. It's hard to hold a flag just for one service because they're not perfect. Every and each one of these services have their positives and have their negatives, which makes them not the best, not the perfect. But they all offer something for everyone. You know. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody who came in. And like I said, I think I already explained myself. I don't think I have to say anything more. It's all on this video, on all of this. It's all explained on this live stream. About me, what I'm interested, what I'm not interested, what I tolerate, what I don't tolerate, all that stuff. I already said it. It's there. You can watch it after this stream is finished. It's all there. Okay? And you be the judge. You make your own opinions about that. But remember, opinions are just opinions. They're irrelevant because they're just opinions. Okay? All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you when I see you, because I don't know if I'll be able to do it tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be like super busy tomorrow. So probably I won't be able to do anything tomorrow. Maybe on Tuesday I'll be able to do something. But tomorrow is just going to be difficult for me to get the energy to do anything. It's just going to be a hectic day for me tomorrow. So I don't think I'll be able to do anything tomorrow. Thank you. Simulator games live streaming. Yeah, I mean, you know, I love simulators. I love F-18, DCS, and the F-14 Tomcat. Sometimes I do simulators. But my subscribers, they're not really into that kind of stuff. They don't really... I don't have that many simulator fans. What my subscribers are now, it's mainly the television and the cloud gaming. And I got a lot of people from cloud gaming. So I gotta do what majority wants to see. I cannot, you know, play something that the majority is not gonna enjoy, you know, or find it boring. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do love simulators on my free time, on my spare time, free time when I have time. I play a bunch of DCS. I play the Squad. There's a game called the Squad, which is a military tactical squad game called the Squad. Awesome game. World of Warcraft. I've been getting into World of Warcraft a little bit. Pretty awesome. So we'll see on Tuesday. I'll have something for you guys. I don't know what's going to be on Tuesday, but you can bet there will be something on Tuesday. All right. Having said that, I'm out of here. Always a pleasure, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And happy Monday. It's a brand new week. Happy Monday. Take care.